Think your Dolby Atmos soundbar is giving you real surround sound? Think again. Most people are unknowingly making simple mistakes that completely kill the Atmos experience. Today, we're exposing the top 6 Dolby Atmos soundbar mistakes you must avoid in 2026, so you don't waste your setup. Stick around, and let's fix your sound once and for all. Hit subscribe, like, and drop a comment for what you want to see next on Interface Craft. Mistake number 1, ignoring room acoustics. Here's what most people don't realize. Dolby Atmos isn't just about the soundbar, it's about your room. Your ceiling height, wall angles, and furniture literally decide how those sound waves travel. Atmos soundbars don't just fire sound forward. They fire it upward to bounce off your ceiling and return to your ears. That means if your ceiling is too high, textured, or vaulted, those upward firing speakers are basically shooting into space. You'll never get that sound above your head effect because there's nothing to bounce back. Same goes for your walls. If your setup is stuck in a corner or your soundbar is sitting deep inside a TV cabinet, your reflections are completely off. The sound ends up trapped, muddy, and flat. So even though your soundbar says it's Dolby Atmos, the room itself is killing the effect. The fix is simple but powerful. Move the soundbar forward so it's flush with the front edge of your TV stand. If your ceiling is high, try adding a reflective surface. Even a smooth panel or a lower light fixture can help redirect those height effects. And keep your seating centered in the room. Dolby Atmos thrives on symmetry. If you're off to the side, you're literally sitting outside the sweet spot. Once you fix your acoustics, you'll start hearing sounds lift off the screen. Helicopters, rain, voices floating above you. That's when you know you're hearing real Atmos. But mistake number 2? That one's sneaky. And it's something that silently flattens your sound without you even noticing. Mistake number 2, relying too much on auto sound modes. Most modern soundbars have a fancy auto mode, and on paper it sounds perfect. It's supposed to detect what you're watching and adjust automatically. But here's the catch. Those algorithms aren't as smart as you think. When you're watching a movie, auto mode might overboost dialogue and compress your dynamic range. That means the loud explosions feel smaller, and the quiet ambient effects, the stuff that makes Atmos magical, get lost. It's like listening through a filter that keeps fixing what's not broken. Or sometimes, auto mode fails to detect Atmos altogether, especially when your TV is outputting PCM or stereo by default. You think you're hearing Dolby Atmos, but your bar's actually downmixing everything to 2.1 channels. The fix? Take control. When you're watching a film, switch to movie mode or Dolby Atmos mode. When you're listening to music, use standard or music mode. And if your soundbar has a night mode or dynamic compression setting, turn it off. Let those peaks and whispers live. That's what creates immersion. Because Atmos is about feeling the rumble beneath your feet, the space in your room, the air between every sound. And if you let auto mode run the show, you'll never hear it that way. But mistake number 3? That one's technical, and it's the single most common reason why your soundbar isn't giving you true Dolby Atmos at all. Mistake number 3, using the wrong HDMI port or the wrong cable. Here's the most painful truth of all. Half the people who buy a Dolby Atmos soundbar never actually hear Dolby Atmos. And it's not because their soundbar is bad. It's because they plugged it into the wrong HDMI port. Yep, in 2026, it's still happening. You connect your soundbar to your TV, you see a picture, you hear sound, so you assume everything's fine. But if that cable isn't connected to the HDMI eARC port, your soundbar is choking on limited audio bandwidth. You might think you're hearing Atmos, but your TV is actually downmixing it to standard Dolby Digital. No height channels, no 3D layers, just a flat, compressed version of what you paid for. And don't even get me started on cheap HDMI cables. Those $5 cables from Amazon, most of them can't handle the full 48 gigabits per second data rate required for lossless Dolby True HD or DTS X pass-through. You'll notice it in subtle ways. That little drop in clarity when sounds pan around, that missing lift in overhead effects. It's all signal loss. Here's how you fix it. Use a certified ultra-high-speed HDMI 2.1 cable. Not high-speed, not premium. Ultra-high-speed. Plug it directly into your TV's HDMI eARC port, usually labeled as such, and connect the other end to your soundbar's eARC input. Then go into your TV's audio settings and make sure HDMI eARC and Bitstream are enabled. If you see an option for Dolby Atmos pass-through, turn it on. You'll instantly unlock the full bandwidth Atmos signal. No compression, no bottleneck. The difference is like switching from a YouTube stream to a 4K Blu-ray. Because Atmos doesn't just rely on speakers, it relies on the pipeline. And if your connection is weak, your whole system collapses. But here's the thing. Even if your cables are perfect, your software could be quietly sabotaging everything behind scenes. Mistake number 4. Ignoring firmware updates and calibration tools. You know that update available, notification your soundbar keeps flashing? Most people ignore it. They figure, it's just firmware. How much could it really change? Well, everything. In 2026, Dolby Atmos soundbars are more like mini computers than speakers. They use digital signal processors, DSPs, AI tuning algorithms, and automatic calibration tools that constantly evolve with software updates. When you skip updates, you're missing out on bug fixes, soundstage improvements, and major firmware-level upgrades that can literally transform how your soundbar decodes and delivers Dolby Atmos. Samsung, LG, Sony, they all push updates to refine spatial mapping, adjust crossover points, and fix issues with specific streaming apps. If you haven't updated your soundbar in months, you're probably not hearing what the manufacturer actually intended. And calibration? That's the next level. Almost every flagship Atmos bar today comes with a built-in microphone or a smartphone app that maps your room. It listens to how sound reflects off your walls and adjusts each channel, even the height effects, to match your exact space. Skipping calibration is like buying a Ferrari and never adjusting the seat. Sure, it'll move, but it won't fit you. So next time you see that firmware alert, don't delay it. Update your soundbar, run the room calibration, and watch how the sound instantly tightens up, clearer dialogue, stronger imaging, smoother transitions between channels. It's the easiest upgrade you'll ever do, and it costs nothing. But mistake number 5? That one's invisible, and it's the silent killer of every cinematic experience you've ever had. Mistake number 5, expecting Dolby Atmos to fix everything. Let's be honest, when you first unbox that shiny new Dolby Atmos soundbar, the hype is real. The box says cinematic 3D sound. The marketing promises you'll hear planes flying overhead. But after you hook it up, hit play, and watch your favorite movie, it sounds good, not mind-blowing. That's when frustration kicks in. Wait, is this it? Where's that crazy overhead sound everyone talks about? And that, right there, is mistake number 5, expecting Atmos to magically fix everything. Here's the reality. Dolby Atmos isn't a button that suddenly transforms your room into a full-blown IMAX theater. It's a framework, not a miracle. Atmos depends on the content, the mix, in your room. If you're watching a movie or series that only has a Dolby Atmos logo slapped on for marketing, chances are it's using a shallow upmix rather than a true 3D object-based track. The difference is huge. In a genuine Atmos mix, every sound exists as an independent object that moves dynamically within a 3D field. But if you're streaming from a service that compresses audio, Netflix, Disney+, Hulu, you're probably getting a lossy version. That means fewer sound objects, weaker channel separation, and sometimes no height effects at all. So when your Atmos bar doesn't blow your mind right away, it's not because it's bad. It's because the content isn't giving it the room to shine. Here's a pro tip. Test your soundbar with a true Dolby Atmos Blu-ray disc or a high bitrate rip from a UHD player. The clarity, high precision, and low-end punch will make you realize your soundbar was never the problem. It was the source. Atmos is a tool that rewards the right conditions. Think of it like a sports car. It needs the right track, the right tires, and the right fuel. Give it those, and it'll fly. But feed it low-quality audio from a cheap stream, and you'll never experience what it's really capable of. And speaking of quality, mistake number 6 is one that kills your sound before it even reaches your ears. Mistake number 6, letting compression and streaming settings destroy your audio. This one is sneaky because you don't even see it happening. You hit play on Netflix or Disney Plus, you see Dolby Atmos in the corner, and you think perfect. But what you don't realize is that streaming platforms compress your audio like crazy. Most people don't know this, but even Dolby Atmos on streaming services is a lossy format. It's built to fit within a certain bandwidth. When your Wi-Fi dips or your streaming box throttles data to save bandwidth, your audio takes the hit first. It quietly switches from full Atmos to a lightweight Dolby Digital Plus signal, still labeled Atmos, but nowhere near the real deal. And the difference isn't just technical. You can hear it. The soundstage flattens, the overhead channels lose precision, and the bass feels thin. It's like someone took your $1,000 soundbar and wrapped it in a blanket. If you're using a streaming stick or smart TV, check your settings right now. Make sure your streaming quality is set to high or best available. If you have the option to enable Dolby Atmos pass-through, do it. And if you want the absolute best experience, plug in a dedicated media player like an Apple TV 4K or NVIDIA Shield that supports uncompressed audio. Compression is the invisible enemy of Dolby Atmos. You can't see it, but your ears definitely can tell. Once you fix it, you'll suddenly notice how open, detailed, and immersive your soundbar can truly be. Because here's the truth. Dolby Atmos isn't just about speakers, it's about preservation. Preserving clarity, precision, and emotion. And when you remove compression, the emotion finally breaks free. Final thoughts, the sound you deserve. If you've made it this far, you're already ahead of 90% of soundbar owners out there. You understand now that Atmos isn't plug-and-play magic. It's a delicate ecosystem of acoustics, connection, content, and calibration. Get those right, and suddenly your living room sounds alive. Every sound moves with intent. Every whisper, explosion, and echo fills the space the way it was meant to. That's when you realize the real power of Dolby Atmos isn't volume, it's depth. So before you blame your soundbar, fix the little things. Run calibration, check your ports, update firmware, and choose the right content. You'll transform your setup without spending a single extra dollar. Because perfect sound isn't just heard, it's felt. And if this video helped unlock that feeling for you, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more cinematic audio breakdowns, and drop your favorite Dolby Atmos moment in the comments below. This is Interface Craft, and I'll see you in the next one.